Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Positive Solutions for Families. Let's get started. As we mentioned yesterday, because it's so hard to find time to play with our child, we have to make the most out of every single moment. Let's practice putting powerful parenting practices of play into action. We're going to be looking at some typical play situations and see how we can improve them. Scene number 1, Max and his dad, and action.
Dad, are you gonna play with me today?
Yeah, son. I'll play with you, but the game's on. Hold on. Hold on.
Look, Dad, look what I made.
Yeah, son, that's nice. Yeah.
Dad, you didn't see it. The parts go vroom, vroom, vroom really fast.
I see it. Now let Dad finish watching his show. Go play over there by the table.
Questions to think about. What happened? Was this a positive play situation? Why or why not? How do you think Max felt? What was Dad doing? Was Max's creative play reinforced? Did this situation help build a positive relationship? What could Dad have done differently? Tip number 1, follow your child's lead. Wait, watch, and join your child's play. Dad told Max that he would join him in his play, but when Max invited him to do so, he declined. He did not follow his lead. Tip number 4. I know that after 1 is not 4. However, for the purpose of these examples, we're going to be moving around the different tips so that we can make sure that they all relate accordingly. Tip number 4. Watch your child's cues to see if your child is becoming disinterested in the play situation. Dad was involved in the television show and he totally missed Max's cues. The cue of inviting his dad to join him again, and the cue of his child just getting so desperate that he left. What do you think might have happened if Dad had followed Max's lead and paid attention to his cues? Max and his dad, scene 2.
You know what, son? Let me turn off the TV.
Max, that is really cool. What is it gonna be? It is a super fast airplane and it can go faster than Superman. Faster than Superman? I think that's pretty fast. I like these colors too. There's red and blue. Mine too, but I also like green and yellow. Can I build something too? Yeah. You can build an airpuerto. An airport? Well, I think I might need some help. Where should I put it? You can build it over there, and here's some blocks. Thank you. That is really nice of you to share your blocks with me.
Questions to think about. What happened? How is this different from the first situation that we saw? Was this a positive play situation? Why or why not? How do you think Max felt? What was Dad doing? Was Max's creative play reinforced? Did this situation help build a positive relationship? What could Dad do differently? Thank you so much for thinking about these questions. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at the next scenario. Kenny and his mom, Act 1.
Roar! That's a duck, not a lion. What does the duck say? My ducky says roar, look, roar! No, that is wrong. A duck goes quack, not a roar. A lion roars. Quack, 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 quack. That's right, son, you got it! I'll take the duck. Here's a lion for you to play with. Do you know what a lion baby is called? Baby? No, they are called cubs. Lion cubs. How many lions do you have right there? 1, 2, 3. 3? No. You missed one. Go back and count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many lions are there? 4, Mommy. You be the lion's daddy. No, this isn't a lion, Kenny. What is it? It's a lion's daddy. No, it's a tiger. What color is the tiger? What color is it? Black and yellow? No, Kenny, it's orange and black. See? All right, young man, you are done playing.
Questions to think about. What happened? Was this a positive play situation? Why or why not? What was Mom doing? Why do you think she was asking so many questions? How do you think Kenny felt? Why do you think Kenny started throwing his toys at the end? Did this situation help foster creative play or build a positive relationship? What could mom do differently? Tip number 2, talk about what your child is doing. Remember how we talked about narrating your child's play like a sportscaster, play by play? That means describing, commenting, and expanding what your child is doing. When you ask too many questions, it often stops the play. The child loses interest or becomes frustrated because of that. Try to limit the number of questions you ask. The next 3 tips go hand in hand. Tip number 3, encourage your child's creativity and imagination. Tip number 5, avoid power struggles. And tip number 6, have fun together. It's often really hard for our children to be creative when we are trying to teach them names of animals, colors, sounds, etc. We want them to learn, but it is also important for us to go with the flow, follow the child's lead, and see where he or she goes with his play. There will be some other opportunities for us to teach our children names of animals, colors, sounds. It is time for you to have fun with your child, strengthen your relationship, and use positive encouragement and comments to refill his or her relationship tank. Remember that? This also helps you to avoid power struggles. And as you're aware, there's time for everything. Just as there's time for your child to invite you to play with them, there's also times for you to teach them. So for example, when we do go back to normal and you do go to the grocery store as a family, use that time to teach your child about different colors with the fruits and veggies. Or you can work on counting by allowing them to help you put each fruit one by one into the bag and counting together. So there's many opportunities. Now let's watch this scenario again with mom listening to all the tips that we had given her. Kenny and his mom, scene 2, action!
Wow, you're playing with a cow. It's a really big cow too. It's walking on blocks. The things that it has on its top, it's called horns. It has horns? That's what makes it go faster then. Wow, the cow is moving really fast. It's running. I wonder why it's moving so fast. He's trying to get to his friend's house. Is the hippo the cow's friend? The duck is his friend too. Do you remember? The duck that goes, roar! His friend the lion taught him how to roar! Wow, he must be a very special friend for the lion to teach him how to roar. Look, I see 1, 2, 3 snakes. Yes, 1, 2, 3 snakes. Did the lion teach them how to roar too? He taught them how to roar too. Listen, listen. Roar, roar, roar. Do you want him to teach you how to roar? Oh yes, I would love to learn how to roar.
Questions to think about. What happened? How was the scenario different than the last one? What was mom doing this time? How did Kenny respond? Did you see her using the scripted commenting? Did this situation help foster creative play and a positive relationship? What else was Kenny learning? I hope that these examples help you visualize some of these powerful parenting tips. Now we're going to review them one by one in order so you can have a clearer view of what they are. Powerful parenting practice tips for playing with your child. Tip number 1, follow your child's lead. Wait to see what he or she is interested in, watch to see what he or she does with the object, and then join your child's play. Tip number 2, talk about what your child is doing. Tip number 3, encourage your child's creativity and imagination. Tip number 4, watch for tips that your child is losing interest in the play situation. Tip number 5, avoid power struggles. And most importantly, tip number 6, have fun together. I hope that these tips are very beneficial for you and that you apply them to the next time you play with your child. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. And as always, keep on smiling. Bye-bye. I did that opposite.
Ugh. I just recorded everything and I didn't hit record. Oh my gosh, really, Javier, bye. Really, no. ¿Cómo dice?
This is making a lot of noise back here. It's so annoying. If you guys could know the sacrifices I'm making. Bienvenidos todos a Solución... No. Spanish. What? Consejo número 3.